Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Marcie Creates. This is Marcie, and today I have an unboxing for the latest Bargain Bead Box, which I'm so excited for. It's one of my favorite subscriptions of the month that I get. I like all of them. They're all my favorites, as I've said before. I am just back from summer camp through Jesse James Beads, which was phenomenal. And I'm going to do a separate video all about that experience. It basically was a week long of classes. We had classes twice a day from various bead artists and educators. We had morning I was going to say kumbaya, but that was the end. We did a wine tasting, happy hour. The projects were amazing, and I learned so much. I learned so many new things. I cannot wait to show you in my new jewelry that's coming up some of the things I learned. It was by far the best staycation I have ever had. And if they do the bead camp next summer, I'm in. I think it was invaluable. I learned wire wrapping skills. I learned bead stitching, which, I'm a stringer, I'm not a stitcher, but I learned stitching. Just a wide variety of things. Anyway, I don't want to take up this video talking about that as much, because I am, like I said, going to show you the projects and talk more in depth about the camp. But I just wanted to put that out there because now I have to catch up and make lots of finished jewelry for you all to see with all these unboxings I've been doing. So I know that I just put out my 3-strand necklace tutorial, and that was a very long video. For those of you that lived through that, God bless you. If that wasn't your thing, don't worry. I'm going to figure out ways to make the tutorials a little bit shorter, because I know that was a long video, and I like to make them 20-30 minutes so you guys don't have you have enough time to watch it and enjoy it and absorb it. Anyway, let's get into this amazingness right here, which is our monthly Bargain Bead Box. You can tell by the blue packet. That's always a happy day. Here's our list of supplies, and it looks like that's our theme. It should be on this side. Oops. All right, let's see. Wildflower Meadow. Summer is the season of lazily flitting butterflies and brilliant wildflowers. We've combined these motifs with colors inspired by the Pantone 2021 palette for a vivid collection of cheerful floral hues. Yeah, that Pantone 2021 palette is beautiful. If you all have not seen it, Google it. It's really pretty. Fuchsia Agate is our star, with a bright petal-like pendant, while Quartz, iridescent glass, crystal, and floral porcelain add on trend touches of lilac, lavender, and pale rose. Wow. Grassy green accents, pressed glass shapes, and silver finished findings complete the collection. That sounds amazing. And then here's all our items. It looks like we have 21 items. And some kind of free bonus. Interesting. Retail $68. If you don't subscribe to this is the one that I really recommend for beginners. It's $17, $18 a month, and you get way more than what you're paying for. You could not go to like a big box store and get the amount of things for that amount of money. And you get findings, you get focals, you get beads, you'll see. And when I do my finished jewelry update, I literally can make numerous things with just this one subscription. So let's get into it. They always package it very nicely. And they always give you a really pretty, isn't that pretty, organza bag. Move this to the side. And so this looks, just from looking, I see a lot of beautiful colors. I'm going to get everything in number order, and then we'll go through everything. And I will be right back. All right, everybody. I've laid everything out, and I can tell you that the colors are gorgeous. This is going to be some definite eye candy today. So, first up are 2 pieces of enameled butterfly pendants, antique silver. And that's these little guys. Pull out my... Aren't those pretty? I love that fuchsia and pink together. Love that. It's a very vibrant grouping of colors. This is going to be have a lot of energy, this mix. I'm excited about the possibilities on jewelry already. Okay, number 2 is a 15-inch strand of 4mm crystal bicone beads in grass green. So that's these guys. And it looks like you get quite a bit here. Yeah. Nice long strand. This is a good 15-inch strand. Look how sparkly. I kind of think of dew, you know, dew on leaves or dew on the grass. You know how the grass is so green at this time of year, and then the dew makes it all sparkly. One of my favorite, I love right after it rains, that smell in the air. I don't know why, but that color is reminding me of that. Number 3, a 14.5-inch strand of 6mm fuchsia agate round beads. I love agate. I love it because there's so many I mean, every bead looks different. It's a little work of art. I just love all the variation. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I love that fuchsia. I could stare at these for hours. So beautiful. Look, you got this pale one, and then you got some really dark ones. Amazing. You always get gemstones, and that's the other thing I like about the Bargain Bead Box. All right, that was number 3. Number 4 is 1 meter of steel jewelry chain, and it is lead-free and cadmium-free. And that's this. I'm not going to take it out, but it's some nice chain, which we can all use. I'm happy to get it. Number 5 is a 30 by 28mm flower pendant in antique silver, and it is made of pure alloy with an antique silver finish. Oh, that is so pretty. Look at the detail on that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a stunner. And I like that it has its own bail. That makes stringing it very easy. I like to add bails when I'm putting a focal piece on, but this one comes with it, which is very nice. Are we seeing our palette emerge? Very pretty. Very vibrant. Very vibrant. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, number 6. 30 pieces of 6.5mm floral pattern scallop bead caps. That's what's in here. These are very pretty. I think we've gotten these in other boxes, and I love the detail on them. I hope you can see that. Maybe. Is it easier to see it that way? They look like little flower petals. Very pretty. Nice. And you get 30 of them. That's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Okay. Number 7. 50 pieces of 4mm daisy spacers. These are also lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. And I use these all the time. And they're just a perfect little way to add a little sparkle to whatever it is you're making. And they don't take up a lot of room. But they also add texture, which is nice. And these are really little, so, you know, I also like to stack them more than one at a time. And then you get, I don't think I have a head pin handy. Do I have a head pin handy? Yeah, I want to show you kind of what I mean. Come here, Mr. Head Pin. He doesn't want to cooperate. My head pins are shy this morning. I don't know why. Come here, Mr. Headpin. Well, there we go. It's like, is everything gonna work today? My hands and my beads, are they all gonna coordinate? I have had coffee, which these days for me is medically necessary. But see how those are stacked? And it creates this really cool texture. And it's just nothing but these little discs. So, I don't know if you've used these before, but don't overlook them. They can really add a lot of interest to a piece without, you know, breaking the bank. And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about with this box. You get all kinds of pieces that you can make a lot of jewelry with, that make interesting jewelry. All right, number 8. This looks pretty. I see some leaves in there. What is this? 10 pieces of 13.5mm pressed glass leaf beads, green and crystal ombre. Isn't that pretty? And if you don't know what ombre is, that's the transition of one color to another, which I always love. So you've got the green transitioning into the clear. And these have a very nice detail on them. And looks like if we're going to be using them, you're going to be using them, they hang this way. Very pretty. Everything coordinates, as you can see. I like laying it out because then you can really see how everything coordinates. Okay, number 9, approximately 7.5 inch strand of 8.6mm crystal rondelle beads in a light rose AB. These are pretty. Okay, so now we're getting into some different tones. And I love the AB finish. AB stands for Aurora Borealis, and that's a rainbow finish they put on the crystal beads. So if you ever are buying beads and you see AB next to the color, that means that they've added Aurora Borealis finish. So you're going to have a kind of a rainbow. Love those. Can't go wrong with a crystal bead, that's for sure. Always welcome in my arsenal of beads. Okay, number 10. Oh, this is our free extra. Free extra 32 by 18mm glass rectangle pendant with a pressed flower. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful. Look how perfectly this goes. Oh, that's really pretty. And it's an extra. If you like extra, I'll take extra. Number 11, 8-piece 16.10 millimeter double-sided daisy links. Is that right? Yes. Oh, these are cool. I think we've seen these before. These are also lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. For those of you with sensitive skin. Also, that means, too, they're higher quality. And these are double-sided, I believe. So here's your link. And then on the other side, it's exactly the same. So that's nice. And you can do earrings. If they spin around, you're going to see the same thing on both sides. And you get 10 of these. Love the silver with the green and the fuchsia. That's really pretty. Okay, number 12. 6-piece, 6-petal metal flower charms. Also lead-free, nickel-free, and cadmium-free. So unlike the links, these are not double-sided. No worries. Here, let's just put it. You get 6 of them, but I'm just going to pull one. Lots of detail on that as well. And see, there was a lot of detail on this. So a lot of texture-rich metals, which I like. I think we have a lady down the street that has fuchsia flowers like this. And that's what I'm reminded of looking at this. I don't know what kind of flowers they are, but they're very vibrant. And this palette's reminding me of that. If I see her out and about, I need to ask her what kind of flowers those are. Okay. Number 13. 4 sets of 19 by 24 millimeter dotted flower toggle clasps. These are lead-free and cadmium-free, but they are not nickel-free. Aren't those cute? I do like toggle clasps. They're great for bracelets, especially if you're going to take your bracelet on and off yourself. This little guy goes into here. Definitely be looking for some bracelets in my finished jewelry when I get done with that. But I do love that shape. Definitely goes along with our theme. Look how perfectly it matches that flower in our freebie. That's almost an identical. That's amazing. That worked out perfect. Okay. Loving it. 14. Oh, this is some of my favorite kinds of beads. This is a 10-piece strand of 10 millimeter floral porcelain beads. I love porcelain beads. They're little works of art. Aren't those pretty? And they have our color scheme. I gotta get my nails done, and I'm thinking maybe I'll do some fuchsia, because I'm loving that color. What do y'all think? Fuchsia? I might have to do that. Really pretty. Love that. Okay. 15 is a 2 pieces of 19 by 23 millimeter butterfly charms in antique silver. So we have these little, as I like to call them, flutterbys up here. And then we have some metal ones. Oh, those are pretty. Aren't those pretty? They're not double-sided, but you know, it's very nicely finished on the back. Sometimes you just get like a rough texture on the back. This is actually finished. Whoops. And it's on the floor. I tell you what, it never fails. I'll get him later. I always drop something. It's just, if you do too, let me tell you, we are sisters from another mister, because I'm telling you, and I must drop 15 things a day. Anyway, going back to our regularly scheduled program. So I love the detail on this butterfly, and even if it was to spin around, like I said, it's finished nicely on the other side. And I will capture the runaway later. I'm not going to make you suffer through bouncing of the camera. I probably already bounced it by laughing. All right, 16. Looks like another gemstone. 10-piece strand of 10 millimeter lilac quartz dyed round beads. This is a really pretty soft color. If I can get the package open. Yet another reason to get the nails done. I can tell because they get too long and then I can't open anything. Aren't those pretty? Nice. I like that there's a little bit of variation in some of these colors. In fact, again with the freebie, look how pretty that is. Those colors look really pretty. Ooh, I'm gonna have fun playing with this. Yes, indeedy. All right, what's next? 17. 7.5 inch strand of 8 millimeter iridescent Moonstone glass beads. Now these are man-made, but they're so cool. And we've opened other colors, I believe. They have this really cool iridescent quality. You see the flash in those? Let me put one on a... I'm just going to move it around so you can see. They almost glow. Oh yeah, see that? Those are so cool. See that? Oh, I could stare at that for hours. That is so pretty. Love that. Oh boy, and we still have a few things to go. Let's see, number 18. 4 pieces. Oh, some more butterflies. 4 pieces of 10 by 11 millimeter pressed glass butterfly beads, violet ombre with a gold wash. That's these guys right here. Aren't those beautiful? You see that gold wash they're talking about? And then the ombre, it goes from dark to light. What a pretty color. I love that gold wash on there. I hope my camera's picking that up. I can see it, but I'm hoping you can see it. I think this butterfly right here, you can see it really good. Beautiful. I feel like I'm in a garden already. All right, 19. 5 pieces of 15.5 millimeter pressed glass petal beads, and these are magenta ombre with the gold shimmer. Oh, wow. Wowie, wow. Look at those. I'm loving those. And they're actually scooped. They fit. Oh, look at that. You see that? But they're slanted. They're not flat. Like that fits very neatly into my thumb. So it's slightly curved. And then look at that finish. That is spectacular. Wow. Boy, and the other nice thing is with the Bargain Bead Box, If they have any extras from these, they sell them on their sister site, Beadbox Bargains, and you get a coupon for 30% off in that store for a whole month that you can use. And their prices are very, very reasonable. So not only are you getting a great value here, but you can go back into the store and buy other things. Sometimes, you know, they have extras, and you get 30% off of those as well. So this, I love Bargain Bead Box. This guy looks amazing. 20 is a very large dragon vein, which I love. Dragon vein agate. Dragon vein agate, 50 millimeters. Marcie pendant, heated and dyed. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? I love that. And I'm going to tell you, one of the classes we took at camp was how to wrap wire around cabochons, which, even though this has a hole, you don't have to use it like that if you don't want to. Once you learn the wire wrapping, which it's flat on the back, so it's perfect. That is a very big, large stone. That is so pretty. I can't wait to do something with that. Ideas are percolating. Okay, last but not least, some more gemstones. This is a 7-inch strand of 4x3 millimeter lavender quartz dyed faceted rondelle beads. These are really pretty. So this is dyed quartz, and these are faceted rondelles. The rondelles are the squishy shape. It's not round, it's round like somebody pressed on a round bead and made it a little flatter. That's what a rondelle is, for those of you that are new. I'm trying to be more educational about, not everybody knows what certain shapes are. There's lots of terminology in jewelry and beading that you need to come familiar with. And rondelle is it's a common shape. You'll see that word a lot, and it just basically means like a squished round bead. And they're perfect to space in between other beads. They look beautiful stacked like this. These are faceted, so they have a very nice luster and sparkle to them. They go along beautifully with our theme. The palette is just beautiful. I just love this. I'm going to push it all in. I love these colors. And now, you know, I talk a lot about the color theory. This is very close to red, okay? And this is green. Red and green are also opposites on the color wheel. And you see this all the time in nature. And here we have different variations. So that's why pink and green look so pretty. I mean, pink's just another shade of red, you know, another tone. And so as the fuchsia has more purple in it, but then you may have a green that has more blue in it, and guess what? They all go together. Look at the flash on those. I hope you can see that. Anyway, so this is, what was the name of this? Wildflower Meadow. I have to say, that is certainly looking like a wildflower meadow to me. And between these beautiful butterflies, all the flower shapes, the leaves, these porcelain beads are so beautiful. The iridescence, you know, you think about dew on petals and fresh grass and, you know, little critters flying by. It's just something else. This does look like a very pretty, sweet country meadow flower. I think they really stuck with their theme well. and I am really looking forward to playing with it and using some of my new techniques I learned from summer camp at Jesse James Beads. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you don't subscribe to Bargain Bead Box, I highly recommend it. I think you're going to get your money's worth, and it's a great stash builder because you get such a variety of things, and I really like it. It's one of my favorites. So keep that in mind, and thanks as always for joining me. It's been a whirlwind of a week. I've got a lot of finished jewelry to get to you and to me and to my fellow jewelry artists, and so be looking for some more tutorials and of course finished jewelry updates. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in and for joining me today. I enjoy having you, and those of you that are thinking about subscribing, come join the fun. We're doing the unboxings, we're doing the unfinished jewelry, we're doing the refinished jewelry, we're going to do some projects. I have some really cool projects coming up. So stay tuned for that. Take care of yourselves. Keep yourself safe. Take care of your families. And I will see you on the next video.